Don't leave money on the table in 2025 during AEP and OEP. So with me today, I have our stalwart marketer, Mr. Edgar Wagner, with us, who you've been through this drill a time or two, right, Edgar?
I sure have, Paul.
Okay. And we want to share some insights with you folks today about how during the annual enrollment period for Medicare and open enrollment for under 65 health, how to maximize your sales opportunities. So, Edgar, share with me some of your vast experience in doing this for many years. What do you see during this time of the year that maybe agents struggle with? Because we're trying to get a lot of stuff done in a short period of time.
Yeah, Paul, especially these last 2 years when agents have been so rushed to serve their clients with so many planned exits. I think the simplest things that they could do in order to do that cross-selling is to use exactly this kind of piece here, a leave behind. You don't have to say much in that meeting because you're rushed, but you just leave this behind and say, these are additional products that I sell. That is one type of approach I've long advocated to assist with cross-selling.
And to your point as well, so folks, the form he's talking about is Gordon Marketing has a nice cross-selling form that we could use as a leave behind for your clients. But to be compliant, Edgar, especially with Medicare Advantage plans, we can't talk about anything in that meeting except for Medicare.
That isn't health related.
Right. So it just, by its very nature, we have to kind of prime the pump for when we come back later and have some talking points. But the other thing is, let's face it, Edgar, nobody likes to be sold. They like to buy themselves, right?
Correct.
If we leave this behind and we kind of prime the pump, we get them thinking and we kind of make it their idea. Would you agree that's going to help an advisor make a lot more sales in a much more painless form?
Oh, unquestionably. And what I've often seen, Paul, and I think you know this as well, is that the biggest problem with the failure of cross-selling is simply asking the questions.
Yes. So you're talking about intentionality, right?
Precisely.
Focusing in on making sure we have the conversation and that we assess the needs of our client based on our own knowledge a little bit and make sure that we bring those 2 or 3 things up that might be most important to them.
Yes. And even if you aren't ready to take that step because you're uncertain about the product knowledge and that kind of thing, please reach out to me or to Paul to get started with that. We'd be happy to do introductory training sessions on how to get the pump primed.
Okay. Well, kind of wrapping up on the backside of that, Edgar, is you make an excellent point, is that you don't have to be the expert in all these areas, whether it's annuities, whether it's advanced life insurance sale, whether it's long-term care, even the simplest final expense or term policy. If you're not familiar with them, it can be a little bit uncomfortable. Come to us at Gordon Marketing. We have the experts here in-house, and we will be glad to put the case together for you, tee it up on a high tee for you so you can knock the ball out of the park and put some extra bucks in your pocket. But on behalf of Edgar Wagner and Paul Bechtold with Gordon Marketing, we'd like to go out and say best of luck during AEP, OEP, and happy selling.